Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta. Let's listen some rock and roll therapy in A with Dr. Z's Therapy 35-watt tube amp. Yeah, whatever. Cat Scratch Fever, kinda. And the riffs you heard from the song. So, yeah, thank you, Musics, for letting me borrow this. I've always liked Dr. Z amps. I've done many videos of them. I don't own any Z amps. I have plenty of stuff that I'm fine with, but this always lights my inner blues, rock and roll, Angus Young thing. There's something about these amps. They're really simple. They sound immediately when you plug it in, do this rock and roll, woo, goosebumps, bumps. So that song, let's just name it Rock and Roll Therapy in A, because that's what it is. It's just so yeah. Anyways, let's go through the signal chain and a little bit about this amp, because there's not much which I like. It's simple, it sounds good. So this is a Tokai Les Paul Standard. This is from early 2000s with Seymour Duncan custom and 59 neck pickup, and I can split both of these pickups so to make them single coils. Then to the pedal board, and on the basic rhythms I didn't use anything, and then for the lead I just kicked in SD1 for a little bit more of this. Then into CYHRA amp switcher, and then into this time 2 amps, the Dr. Z Therapy and Marshall 1987X Plexi. I'm gonna compare them a little bit. Back to KHE, then into my Marshall 9060 VX cabinet, where I have 2 greenbacks, which I didn't use this time, and then I have one 75 watt creamback 75H and 65M, which I used this time. It sounded the best. It's kind of, I really started to like the 65 watt creamback. It's kind of like a 25 greenback, but it takes more power, it's just a bit cleaner, and it has a little bit smoother upper mids than on the greenback. So it's a great speaker, really close to a greenback, but lately I've been favoring that a bit more than greenback, and I mic those that speaker with the 65M with Sennheiser MD421 and Shure SM57. Pretty classic, you know. Then the signals, both mics are summed together with radials 2:1. They're almost same volume. The 57 is a bit quieter than the MD421, and then the sum signal goes to my Warm Audio's WA412 mic pre, and then into Logic. But you see just one track because they are summed. So that's it. So this is a 35 watt full-blown tube amplifier, 2 606s in the power amp section. So it's a little bit more American voiced. You hear it soon. And then only two 12AX7s, so there's no cascading preamp stages. So the sound is pretty much a little bit preamp and mostly power amp, like now, because I have it at 3 o'clock, which is loud, because I like to play loud rock and roll. And I can do that since the cabinet, or both of my cabinets, are in another isolated room. Then there's bass, middle, treble, and volume, which is a preamp gain, like on a Plexi. There's 2 volumes, preamp volumes on Plexi, and then bass, middle, treble, and presence. This doesn't have presence. It has a master, and the master is a post PPIMV, post phase inverter master volume. So it's after the phase inverter tube. So there's basically only one tube, a preamp tube in the preamp section, and then the second is, if I've understood correct. If I'm wrong, sorry. And then the second preamp tube, 12AX7, I think that's the phase inverter tube, which inverts the phase from preamp to the power amp, the signal, and so on. No effect loop, great, nothing fancy, fuzzy. That's it. It takes pedals really well, because there's no cascading preamp stages. There's only that one, like you heard. Let me show you now. Now the settings are master 3 o'clock, bass 10 o'clock, mid 2 o'clock, treble 3 o'clock, preamp volume, I think it's like 3:30, half 4 o'clock. And it sounds like this. And I'm gonna kick in super overdrive, Warm Audio Centavo, which is clone, and then my clone of a GS808 Juice Screamer. I'll put pictures so you'll see what it is. But first, without. works really nice with the overdrives. You don't get any harsh or anything. It takes them really well. And then, you know, it cleans pretty nicely. Let me switch to the neck pickup. First with the humbucker and then with the, I'll change it to single coil. Then let's tweak the knobs a little bit. Then let's add bass C5. Bit Allman Brothers Melissa kinda in there. Beautiful amp. Responds to your playing. You pick lightly, it cleans nicely. Roll down the volume. You know, change to a single coil. I mean, there's not really need for pedals, except, you know, if you want a little bit more. Great amp. All right, SD off, and then let's compare it to Plexi. So first I'll you know, go through the tone stack. First the master. Power tube start. Then bass. A lot of low end, mids, I like the mid frequency. It's kind of this vocal like, almost a katwah. And treble. And the volume, which is the preamp gain, how hard you hit the amp. really similar to Plexi, that the knobs, they're really smooth, kind of wide cues. You basically control the overdrive, how much the power tubes start to distort with the tone stack. Okay, so now let me play the riff that I used in the song, first with the therapy and then with the Plexi. The Plexi settings are presence 4, bass 4, mid 6, treble 6, high treble 8, normal treble 3, so I've jumped the channels. And I have a variac there, I'm taming it down to 170, because 230 is here normally, so that they are approximately in the same volume level, because Plexi doesn't have a master volume, so that's the thing. Okay, first the Dr. Z. Like, they're really close. So to me, this is a Plexi with 606 power tubes and I believe this has a tube rectifier, where Plexi has a solid state rectifier. So yeah, conclusion. Another awesome amp from Dr. Z. These are obviously personal preferences. I have a soft spot for Dr. These amps. It's like a 50 watt Plexi, but with 35 watts instead of EL34s. It has 606 in the power amp section. Instead of 3 preamp tubes, it has 2. And sound wise, it's a bit smoother. The highs are a bit silkier, and there's a bit more bottom end than what the Plexi has. So, British bite, American bite. Hey, I'll put links to the description below to Music's website and also to Dr. Z's website, where you can find more information about this fantastic amplifier. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Hopefully you found this interesting and informative. I almost forgot. Yeah. Hey, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Take care. Bye.